This morning, mounting questions about the future of Venezuela. President Trump insisting, even after the capture of President Nicolas Maduro, the U.S. is not at war with Venezuela. In a new interview, Trump saying, "We're at war with people that sell drugs. We're at war with people that empty their prisons into our country."
Juro por mi madre.
Maduro's Vice President Delcy Rodriguez was sworn in as interim leader yesterday. Trump says Rodriguez is cooperating with U.S. officials, but there could be complications. Venezuela's powerful interior minister, the so-called security kingpin, Diosdado Cabello, who was also indicted with Maduro, is now vowing revenge for the U.S. raid. The Miami Herald reports Cabello, who remains in Venezuela, is sending messages to military officers and calling on his supporters to take to the streets. Analysts warn he could threaten Rodriguez's control.
I mean, Diosdado Cabello, being there, the head of their security forces, senior military guy, crucial to drug trafficking through Venezuela. Why would you leave him there?
President Trump last night threatened more U.S. military attacks if Venezuela's interim government stops cooperating. Meanwhile, Maduro and his wife made their first appearance in a New York courtroom transported via helicopter from jail, both pleading not guilty to narco-terrorism charges. Maduro's attorney calling the U.S. raid a military abduction and claiming because Maduro is head of a sovereign state, he is immune from prosecution, even though more than 50 countries refused to recognize Maduro as the legitimate president. Leaving court, Maduro responded to a heckler saying, "I am the elected president. I am a prisoner of war. I will be free."
His lawyer says the case is going to be complicated. For now, he's going nowhere. Maduro did not even ask for bail and returned to jail. We may not see him again until March, when he's next due here in court.
On Capitol Hill last night, top lawmakers were briefed on the raid. House Speaker Mike Johnson calling it justified and denying the goal was regime change.
We are not at war. We do not have U.S. armed forces in Venezuela, and we are not occupying that country.
But Democrats warning of echoes of Iraq, concerned about the lack of planning.
Did you get a sense in the briefing that the administration has a plan for the next steps in Venezuela?
No, I have real concerns about that.
A day after Trump also threatened Colombia, Cuba, and Mexico, the State Department posted this image with the words, "This is our hemisphere." Some critics warning this could give China the green light to assert influence over its own hemisphere, including over Taiwan. And as for what's next in Venezuela, which has the world's largest oil reserves, President Trump says the U.S. may reimburse companies that invest in rebuilding Venezuela's infrastructure.